Hey bro, I want you to treat this video like we're on FaceTime. And the topic of today I want to discuss is God's tests and why you need to pass them for ascension in your journey of life to the next level of abundance. And I truly believe in the pendulum swings of highs and lows of life, and almost God testing you to see if you've learned from the previous lessons of life. Whether you want to say it's God, the universe, whatever. I genuinely do believe that you get tested, and universal consciousness, God, whatever, is looking over you to see, have you learned from your previous lessons. So a little bit of a story time. Long story short, I went shopping in town with my girlfriend, and then I went and had a meal. Beautiful meal, beautiful day, really high highs, lovely time. And I got back to the car and somebody put my back window in. No one would just put the back window in, stole some stuff from the car, etc. Not too bothered. When obviously it happened, huge sense of rage, envy, why me, kind of energy. And I almost sat there, and every negative situation like that, I always think, like, what could I have done different? What could I have done better? What sort of things could I have done to prevent that? And I was going through it, and it was almost making me a little bit more enraged, because I did get some signs to not park there, like little thought of a little bit dodgy, intuition telling me it was a little bit dodgy, and I didn't listen to that. And I truly think that's why it happened. But I think the test for me was emotional control, because as soon as it happened, we left the car park, etc. But I think the test was emotional control. So something I've been implementing is, after a negative situation, I allow myself 1 to 2 minutes, it could be even 5, depending on how negative the situation is. And I allow myself a couple of minutes to almost submerge myself in the negativity, in the situation. I give myself that time to moan, let's say. And after I had that period of moaning, I sat and reflected for a couple of hours, thinking, not only how do I fix my car and my window that was smashed, but what can I learn from this? And the reason I wanted to make this video is because when it happened, I was in that envy state for longer than a couple of minutes, to be truthfully honest, and rage, etc. And I was trying to search for the positive that was in it, and I found it. And you might think I'm crazy, but I thought of this situation, no matter how negative, I can't change the circumstance, it's already happened, but I was searching for the positive. And the positive was that a man of value can now come and fix my window, and I will give him cash, I'll give him money, and then he can go and feed his family through me going through that situation. I can share the abundance, share cash flow, because this guy would have come and did his job, and then he can go away with money to feed his family, because that was his only job that day. And you might think I'm crazy saying that, but in any negative situation, no matter how crazily negative, there's always a positive. And the moment I flip my perspective on the window, not ignoring the fact that my window got smashed and it was raining and I had to try and sort out, but I found the positive, which helped me change that perspective on the situation, and I turned it into a positive, that I could now pay a gent to come and fix my vehicle, and he can go away and feed his family because of his value to the world. that was the positive that was in that situation. And although it's taken me hours to see that, this is why I always say, you've got to find the positive in every negative situation. And we must neutralize the highs and lows of life. So it just is. Somebody's smashing into your car, and it's not positive or negative. It's your perspective on that situation. If you lose a job, it's not you losing the job as being negative. It's your perspective on losing the job. Because if you looked at it as a positive, and now you can do your creative work, then it won't be a negative, because God has taken you away from there and put you here for something better. But I truly believe that was a test, an emotional test, to see how I would handle such negativity. And since then, this is why I say it's a test, because I believe that I passed the test of emotional mastery over the mind, not letting the mind mope in that negativity, not letting the mind submerge itself in the negativity. I had emotional mastery over the thoughts, over the emotions, over the attachment that I had to my car, etc. Team, find, even if it's a little positive in every situation. This might have reached you and you might have just lost your job. Find the positive. Find it. Take some time to yourself, if that's you. Truly discover what you can take from that negative situation and pass the test. Because, like for me, passing the test of emotional mastery just there has brought an immense sense of abundance, because God is now pushing me into the area of life that's destined for me in my own timing, not forcing it. It's showing me that all the tests that I've passed previously, I've got a new one here and I've just passed it. Maybe I missed a couple in between, but it's about passing God's test, life setbacks, whatever you want to call it, and looking for the positive. Because otherwise you're just going to stay stagnant. You're not going to progress. Team, I hope this helps massively. If you've liked the video genuinely, make sure you like the video. And if you're on the journey of self-mastery and self-discovery, of becoming the best version of you, make sure you subscribe and check out my other videos. Team, peace and love. I'll see you in the next one.